Good afternoon, everybody. We're here on the Gold Coast up in Queensland for Strike Pro Round 9 of Hobie Kayak Bream Series 9. The tournament director for this round is Jim Barry. Jim's doing the scoring at the moment, and our usual person up here on stage, the weighmaster and our normal tournament director, Steve Fields, is in the USA at the moment. Hey Steve, how are you going? We're starting the weigh-in in a few moments. We have a few people that we need to recognise here along with Strike Pro. Firstly, I'd like to thank Sunstate Hobie for supplying a nice pizza for all the anglers as they start to come in now from the water out there. Also, our sponsors, our series sponsor is Daiwa. We have Berkeley, Atomic, Lowrance, Rhino-Rack, Powerpole, TT Lures, Mortgage Core, Hobie Polarized, Pro Lure, JML Anglers Alliance, and ABT. We have a record number of anglers for Queensland this round. We have 51 anglers, which is fantastic. A lot of people thought that we might not do too well out on the water today. However, it looks like it could be a cracking weekend. The fish seem to be everywhere. They're schooling. It's spawning time. There's some nice fat fish around. And we've had to weigh in 4 anglers' fish. 4 anglers are helping us out this afternoon. And currently we have in the lead Australian champion and number 2 in the world from Victoria, Mr. Richard Summerton, on 2.42 kilos. In second place is Christopher Purnell from New South Wales. Chris has 1.51 kilos. In third position at the moment is Billy Howard from Queensland on 0.47, and on 0.45 kilos is Corey Crimes, Corey from Queensland. Our first anglers have been handed their bags. It's a bit of a walk because of the tide today to their kayak, so things are a little bit out of kilter at the moment. We're waiting for our next angler to come up on stage and we'll get the weigh-in underway. We have an angler with their fish in the bump tub, and we're just waiting on the scorer now to get all things ready, and we just need one moment and we'll have our angler up on stage. We're looking at Marco Grubb from Queensland. Marco is sitting in 79th position on the Angler of the Year for this season. Angler of the Year is a very important scoring system that we're using this year. Angler of the Year gets themselves a tidy prize from Mortgage Core. They win a trip to the USA to fish with Carl Jorgensen, fishing for bass. The top 10 in Angler of the Year will be heading up to North Queensland to fish for sooty grunter and barramundi in a special tournament, and the Australian team for the World Championships, which will be held in Amal, Sweden, will be picked from the Angler of the Year. Are we ready to go, Jim? Okay, let's see what Marco's got with him. Marco has 3 fish to weigh in. As I said earlier, Marco is a Queenslander. He's travelled down to Victoria this year, and he's probably the furthest travelled Queensland angler. Where else have you fished, Marco?
Fished Port Macquarie this year as well, and that's it for travelling. The rest have been Queensland rounds.
Nice, mate. You're going to do Mooloolaba?
I certainly am.
Nice one. That'll get you up there. You're sitting in 79th place on Angler of the Year. Let's see what your 3 fish get you today, mate. Here we go. You need 2.43 to take the lead. You got 1.19 kilos. That should sit you in 3rd place, mate.
Thanks,
well
Bob.
done. Thank you. Our next angler up on stage is Doug Baker from New South Wales. Doug is sitting in 60th position with 177 points in Angler of the Year. He needs 2.43 kilos to take the lead.
I haven't got that, Bob.
Take that and tell us about your day.
Doug? I started out, I wasn't allowed to go where I wanted to. But went out on the flats there. Yeah, it is bad luck. There's some big fish over there. I started on the flats and headed down to the bridge and got most of them out.
Cool, mate. Okay, you've got 4 fish in the bag. They don't feel that heavy. I don't reckon you're going to take the lead here, mate.
Oh,
you need 2.43 kilos to take the lead. Let's see where you end up.
No, I don't think so.
1.49 kilos puts Doug into 3rd position.
Won't stay there long, Bob.
Well done, mate. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bob.
Our next angler is Michael Walker from New South Wales. I think Michael might have had an incident in pre-fish. Was it you, Michael? No. It wasn't? Okay, wrong. Okay, Michael. What have we got here, Michael? We got 3.
Only 3, they might, yeah.
We got 3. They don't feel too heavy, mate, but, you know, let me have a look at them. Yeah, they're brim. Yep. Okay, that's cool. Let's put them in the scales and see where we go with that. Michael's 3 brim, 1.17 kilos. Michael is now sitting in 5th position. You take the bag, I take the mic. Thank you, mate. And we've got Brendan Pichel up on stage. Brendan is from New South Wales, sitting in 58th position in Angler of the Year. There you go, mate.
Thanks.
How many rounds have you fished this year?
Quite a few. I've lost count. Haven't done real well in them.
Quite a few. Did
Hope to make a change.
So you're from New South Wales. You did the Victorian rounds?
Yeah, Malakuta, Bem.
Cool, mate. And you travelled all the way up here. That's really impressive. Well done. Okay, Brendan, to take the lead, needs 2.43 kilos. Richard Summerton's still sitting in the lead. Brendan's 4 fish are going to come in at, not bad,
Pretty happy with that.
2.84 kilos. Brendan is now sitting in 1st place. What do you think?
Happy. We'll see how tomorrow goes.
Okay, mate. Well, you just outdid number 2 in the world, mate, and the Australian champion, who won at this same location. So, well done. Next angler up is the local hot shot, Stephen Mars from Queensland. Steve fishes this area a fair bit, I reckon. Yeah, and always does well. Where'd you come in the Australian Championship, mate?
Last year, 3rd.
Third in the Aussie Championship at this venue, so we could be in for a nice bag here. So Steve's got 4 fish. He needs 2.85 kilos to take Brendan Pichel's lead. Let's see how we go, mate. 2.53 kilos to Stephen Mars. Stephen, you're sitting in 2nd place.
That's all right.
Got a little bit of help there from the scorer. Where'd you get the fish, mate? You going to tell us?
Where I saw you this morning, just after you left.
Okay, well, we won't tell anyone where that was. It was where I saw him this morning, out on the water. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Do you want to weigh the big fish?
What's the biggest?
The biggest one at the moment is... Help me out there, Jimmy. Looking for it. Richard Summerton is leading the big brim on 0.92. No, okay. He just has to hold it in his hand and he knows. That's how much fishing Stephen Mars does. Well done, mate. Thank you. Okay, Kevin Bowes. Did I say that right, Kev?
Yeah, mate.
Well, thank goodness. Okay, Kevin. Kev's also from New South Wales, from Nowra area.
Yep.
Where Hobie comes from.
That's right.
In Australia. We've seen Kevin fish a lot of rounds this year. Kevin is sitting in the top 10 in Angler of the Year. He's in number 8 on 384 points. It won't hurt you fishing up here, mate. It's a reasonable bag. You've got 4 fish. Okay, Kev. Have you fished up here before?
Never.
Never. So here we go. Let's see how Kevin goes with a bag weighing at 1.75 kilos. Kevin is sitting in 4th position and his fish want to get back in the water. Okay, Kevin.
Thanks.
Well done, man.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you. Justin Pugh from New South Wales is next up on stage. Justin's got 4 fish, 117th in Angler of the Year, which means at least he's fished other rounds. Where have you fished? Port Macquarie in New South Wales. That was the last round. That's all you've done, mate.
Yeah, that's all so far.
And that was good enough to get you in 117th position, which isn't too bad, really. Okay. Where are you from in New South Wales, mate?
Just south of Tweed.
South of Tweed.
Yeah.
So you fish this area a fair bit?
No, I haven't been up this far, no.
Hold your mic up a little.
I haven't been up this far, no.
You haven't been up this far?
No.
Tweed's just down the road, mate.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been to Paradise. Is it Paradise Point?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, mate. Well, let's see how you go. You got 4 fish. They seem pretty lightweight.
Yeah, they're only small.
They're only small. Okay. Here we go. 1.11. You're currently sitting in 8th position. Justin, thanks for coming, mate. We'll see you up on stage again tomorrow with 4 big fish, mate. Here he comes. We've got Dave Hedge, TAFE teacher from New South Wales, fishes for Hobie for years and years and years.
Yeah.
Been in World Championships too, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, a couple of times in the early days.
Early days.
Yeah, when I knew how to fish.
When you knew how to fish. Okay, Hedgie, mate, there'll be a few people wondering down on the south coast how you're going to go here. I don't think you're going to take the lead, mate. No. I can feel it. I can feel it.
A good kilo off it.
A good kilo off it. Okay, mate. You got
a bit more.
A bit more. You got 4 fish. You need 2.85 to take the lead. Yeah, a bit more than a kilo off, mate. But you're still in the action, mate. You're sitting in 7th position currently. Thank you, Jeff Alford from the ACT. We have anglers competing this round from Queensland, of course, from New South Wales, from the ACT and from Victoria. Jeff, there's been fishing a lot of rounds with Hobie.
Bob Baby.
How many have you done, Jeff?
I don't know. Never counted them.
Never counted them. I don't know, mate.
I'd feel really old if I did that.
Jeff is 27th in Angler of the Year on 267 points. He probably didn't know that either, but then again he may. Did you know that, Jeff?
No.
Mate, you have a good round. You're up in the top 10 from there.
Nah.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let's see, mate. Let's see what you got. You need 2.85 to take the lead. You've got yourself 1.75 kilos. And you're still in with a good bag tomorrow. You're in easy with a chance to get in the top 10, mate.
Yeah, happy with that.
You happy with that? Good one.
Great.
Happy to see you here, mate.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. Next up on stage, we've got another New South Welshman, Arthur Amies. Arthur is also from down in the Shoalhaven region of New South Wales, which is near Nowra and Jervis Bay, and the home of Hobie in Australia. Thank you, mate. Take that, Arthur.
Cheers.
Arthur is 16th on Angler of the Year, waving to his family and friends. On you, Arthur. Are you trying to pick up? Are you trying to pick up? I am. I'm available. Not that anyone would want me. Hey, I wouldn't. My God, well used material here. Okay, Arthur, we're looking at 2.85 kilos to take the lead. You are going to, for your 4 fish, come in at 1.75 kilos.
Nice.
And you're right, Nick. You're right on top of Arthur Amies, and Kevin Bowes, and Jeff Alford, all sitting on the same weight. That's amazing.
Nice.
I need to shake a bit more water out of the bag, I reckon. Well done, mate.
Cheers,
congratulations.
Mate. Thank you.
Have a good day tomorrow, mate. Okay, next up we've got another guy from the Australian Capital Territory, Tim Olsen. Tim's also done a lot of rounds this year, and Tim's in 20th position. Tim's in 20th position on 317 in Angler of the Year, that is, and on 317 points. I haven't looked. Are there any fish in this bag? Because it doesn't feel like
hard to find one.
Let me just see. one fish. Okay, that was awesome. Oh, he's a good fish though. He's not too bad.
He's tried to get his mates, but they wouldn't play ball.
Yeah. Well, he's not. I don't reckon he's going to take out to the atomic big brim, but
it might be just under.
Just under, but he's going to do it all. Okay, 670 grams. You happy with that, Tim?
Oh well, Could have been better, but oh well.
You haven't fished here before though, mate, have you?
I used to live up here, so I fished a little bit. So.
All right, there you go. Well, we'll expect more from you tomorrow, mate. Next up, another competitor who fished in the Australian Championships at the same venue here last year, Mark Young. Mark's pretty disappointed he couldn't get to fish a lot of the... Well, you were happy that the marina down there was cut out, weren't you? Yeah. Even though you fished it during the Australian Championship.
As a last resort.
As a last resort. Okay, cool, mate. This is a tidy little bag you got here, mate. Hey? You've got 4 fish. They're all pretty lively. So I think the scales are going to shake around a bit. So let's see how you go, Marcus. Okay, Mark's come in at 2.27, which is going to put Mark in 4th position. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Nothing in there you want to weigh individually?
Nah.
Okay, cool, mate. I forgot to give Mark Mike, did I? Don't like him talking. Okay. Anthony Steers is going to get a mic off me. How you going, Anthony, mate?
Very well.
You're in the Sun State Hobie jersey there. Mal Gray is currently over in... owner of Sun State Hobie is currently over in the Netherlands, fishing in the sailing in the World Championships. Okay, Anthony has 4 fish. It's a reasonable bag. Should put him in the mid area or the top group of the people who are waiting so far. Let's see how you go, Anthony. 1.67 kilos. You can't knock off of those 3 guys on 1.75. We'll give you that back, mate. Better day tomorrow, mate.
Hopefully.
Okay, good one. We've still got quite a few anglers in the line to go. Coming up next is another Queenslander, Michael Halliday. Michael's got 4 fish. Always does well up here. You fished the Australian Championship last year too, didn't you, Michael?
Yeah, that was good fun, launching from here.
Launching from here. You're hoping to get to Western Australia this year, mate?
I've got a bit of a conflict in my calendar, so I may not. I'd love to qualify, though.
Okay, well, you've got a reasonable bag here. I reckon it's going to get you up into the top 4, top 3 maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see, here we go. 2.23 kilos, where he just misses out on 4th position. Michael's sitting in 5th. Where'd you fish today, mate?
Fished Talabudgera Creek. You just got to go out of the seaway, and it's about 10 k's down.
Okay. There was a lot of anglers fishing down there too, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. Heaps of us went and made the trek down there. We saw some whales and everything. It was great fun. Yeah,
well, he lies as much as I do. Doesn't want to give anything away on day 1, so no worries, mate. I'll give you one tip. He went the opposite direction. Coming up on stage, we got Steve Crawley, another Queenslander, and another man wearing the Sun State Hobie jersey. Steve, how you going, mate?
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good thing. I'm good. I'm good. I'm over the nerves.
Starting to find your groove?
I'm starting to find it. I'll talk in an American accent very shortly. Steve, I don't think this is going to get you the lead, mate.
No, but
you got no. Mate, how about having a mic? There you go. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, welcome. Okay, tell us how your day went, mate.
Yeah, pretty slow. I didn't have my first fish until about 9:30 this morning, and was sitting on a bag of 26s for quite a while. I think I upgraded 3 of them in about the last hour of the day. So, yeah, it was a tough day.
Okay, Steve. Let's see how you go with your 4 fish. 2.05.
Better than I had this morning.
Better than you had this morning, what, when you went out with no fish. Okay, mate. Well, Steve, you are sitting in 6th position, mate, so you're still in the top 10.
Thanks.
Well done. And we'll see you with a bigger bag tomorrow, mate. Okay, next up on stage, another New South Welshman, Scott Markinkowski. I think I got his name right. It's pretty good. He gave me a pretty good. Scotty, mate, there you go. Take that. They're babies.
Yeah, only small ones.
Who was the guy at the scale? You got a friend down there measuring these fish or not?
Yeah, you put a ruler on them.
You put a ruler on. The fish are all getting measured before they come up on stage to make sure they make the legal length. Up here, Hobie adds on another centimetre. So the Queensland brim size is 25 centimetres to the tip. We add on an extra centimetre, so the anglers must bring up fish measuring 26 centimetres to the tip. And I'm getting told to stop talking so much and start weighing fish. Okay, well done, Scott. 0.86, mate. You need a 2 in front of that to take the lead, but maybe you'll bring.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well done, mate. You don't want to weigh in any of them for the big brim? Okay, cool, mate. I think Mal Gray's just handing out Sunstate Hobie jerseys to anyone and everyone, so they all get up on stage with them on. Okay, we've got Phil Plewis. Phil, Queenslander, obviously wearing that Sunstate shirt. Okay, this is your first tournament for the year, mate?
It is for this year, yeah.
For this year? Have you fished Hobie events before? Okay, you're going to do the next round? Up in Queensland? Next Queensland round? Okay, cool, mate. Okay, this is your first round for the year. You've got no AOY points. You've got 4 fish in your bag here. They're mid-sized fish. They won't get you the lead. Let's see how you go, mate. 1.33 kilos. You are sitting in 13th position. Better than last. Well done, mate. That was another person I didn't give a mic to. I'm going to have to learn how to do that. I better hold it in my hand, I think. Okay, Richard Orchard is coming up. Richard's also from Queensland. And Richard has no AOY points. It's his first event for the series. Richard, reasonable bag, mate. Reasonable. We've got 4 fish in your bag. You fish this area very much, mate?
I fish it occasionally. But unfortunately I lost my big one today.
You had a big one. How much you reckon he might have come in at?
He was 38.
Oh, he was 38. You mean you got him that close to measuring?
He went belly up.
Oh no. Okay. Bad news there for Richard. So he's still got his 4 fish. Did you upgrade many times, mate?
4 or 5 times. 4
or 5 upgrades through the morning, through the day. Richard has 1.68 kilos, and that's sitting Richard in, I reckon, we're looking for it. Richard, 10th place. You're in top 10, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lex Irwin from Queensland. Lex is in the Masters division as well as the Opens. I forgot to mention that we have a Women's division, we have a Masters, we have a Grand Masters, we have a Youth division. Lex, that bag feels alright. It's not a winner. It's not a winner, but you could get the winning bag tomorrow. Okay. Hey Lex, have a mic.
I love your confidence, mate.
Okay. All right, Lex. You've won a tournament up here, Lex, haven't you?
Yeah, this one last year.
You won this very tournament last year.
Let's not worry about that because I ain't winning this one.
Okay, mate. How much did you weigh in last year, you reckon, on the first day?
About 2.4, I think.
About 2.4. Well, we've got bigger fish. You can see that would be sitting in seventh position this year at the moment, with a lot of anglers to come. So Lex, let's see what your bag of 4 fish weigh today. You've got yourself 1.51 kilos.
Okay.
And that's going to sit you in equal 12th with Christopher Purnell from New South Wales.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, mate. Tyson Rowan, a first timer. Now, first timers. Another group that we've introduced this year in our events. How you going, Tyson? It's your first time on stage in a Hobie event.
It is.
We created First Timers to try and encourage people like you to come and join us and just learn the system. You're not up for the money. But you're up for a sponsor prize pack. So, you know, mate, you just need to beat the other couple of first timers. I'll give you the mic. You're allowed to talk. So you're really experienced, mate. There you go. Tell us about your Hobie tournament so far, mate.
It was a real tough grind for me. I didn't get a fish until like 11:30, and then kept grinding, got another one. That's about it.
Picked up 2 fish. We're going to weigh in 2 fish for Tyson. Let's see how he goes. Tyson's got himself 0.83, 830 grams. But cheers. Tyson, happy enough with that 2 fish weighing that?
At least I troubled the scorers.
There you go, mate. You troubled me, and you also made sure I gave you a mic. Well done, mate. Thank you. Next up, this is Scott Sandylands from Queensland. Scott fishes Hobie events regularly, particularly the Queensland rounds. I know where Scott was fishing today, and I'm not going to say. And he's got a good bag from that place. So there was another 1 or 2 anglers also fishing there. So I'm expecting equally good bags. Okay, Scott, what do you reckon, mate?
2-3.
2-3. Let's see what he's like. 2.40, mate. So you were pretty close. 100 grams extra bonus for you. So you're going to use the same tactics tomorrow, do you think?
Yeah, I think so, Bob.
You think so?
Yep.
Same place?
Yep. I was anchor there for the day, I think.
Anchor there for the whole day. And did the tide make any difference to you when you were fishing today, mate?
Yeah, once it started to run hard, it made it hard to fish. So
yeah. The tide, the anglers went out just before high tide, about an hour before high tide this morning, or just on high tide, and the tide dropped throughout the event. So it's pretty much the full-on low tide right now.
Yeah,
so,
it is, yep.
Okay. All right, mate. Good luck tomorrow. Hope you bring at least one back like that. You are currently sitting in, where am I looking? Oh, Scott, you're in 4th, mate. It's not too bad. Michael Mars from Queensland. Michael is always seen around the fishing tournaments. Always does really well. Here you go, Michael. Take that, mate. A solid bag. I don't reckon you'll get Scott, but
no, I don't think so.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's going to get you up there easily in the top.
It's okay for day 1.
Top 10, I reckon, mate.
Yeah.
Lively fish. I also saw where you were fishing, Michael.
Yes.
We won't say where that was.
Thank you.
We took a bit of water on board our boat just after we spotted you, mate, so we had to move on. A lot of boat traffic out there. And 2.34 kilos, mate. That's going to move you up into 5th position, I think. Let's see. Wait for it. Yes, Michael. Cool. 5th position. Happy with that, mate?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Striking distance for tomorrow, mate.
Staying a bit below the top few and then come back up.
Oh, you like to, yeah, that's good. Sit back, let them think they're cocky, and then smash them.
That's it, mate.
That's how I work it on the street, mate. Okay, there you go. Okay. Look out, we've got another Queenslander coming up, Warren Cossell. Warren's won himself an event or 2 up here also, I think.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Oh, get close and that's enough.
There you go. Gets close. Warren gets close and he reckons that's enough.
Indeed.
I reckon it's better to be at the top, mate. But with... Oh, you got 4?
Yep.
Doesn't feel like 4, mate.
No, you had a tough day.
It's not going to have you on the bottom, that's for sure. No. Okay, Warren, let's see where you're going from here, mate. You have got yourself 1.68 kilos. That sits you in equal 12th position with Richard Orchard.
Thank you.
Happy enough with that?
Yep, indeed.
Okay. Tomorrow. Thanks, mate. Next up, we have Michael Walker. Wade Walker, excuse me. My fault. Next up, we have Wade Walker. Take that, Wade.
Take 2.
Take 2. Wade, I didn't even think there was a fish in there. You've got 2 though, mate. These 2, what do you reckon, they've already spawned? Or they're just too young to even do that?
Tadpoles.
Tadpoles, you call them taddies. I'll tell you what, down in Victoria they'd call them tadpoles, that's for sure, mate. You've got 2 fish. You need
A lot.
And you need a real lot, mate. Okay, 2.85. There's no way you're getting anywhere near that, mate. I don't know if you get the 8. Oh, you're going to get the 85. So you got 0.90, mate. Well done. Okay. I hope you have a better day tomorrow on the water. Bring back a bag and bring back a big one. Thanks, mate. Okay, next up. Here's a man who's been trekking all over the country doing Hobie events. Paul Hardiman. Paul's from the ACT. He's in 37th position in Angler of the Year on 246 points. Hey, Paul, how you going, mate?
Oh, not too bad.
Oh, not too good, I reckon.
Considering the day I've had.
Oh, you poor thing. Hey, what happened?
A few equipment failures and other things, and operator errors.
Oh,
but never mind.
Okay, mate.
Now I've done my pre-fish. I'm ready for the tournament.
So he made the legal limit by what, a millimetre or?
No. He's 27,
solid.
He's 27 tip. Yeah.
27 to the tip. Okay.
But it's about 200 grams.
But about 200 grams. Paul, mate, how many events have you done this year?
Oh no, this is about the 5th or 6th.
Did you go to South Australia?
No, that's about the only one I didn't go.
That's about the only one you didn't.
SA and WA, I haven't been to.
SA and WA, okay, mate. Here we go. Let's see what your one fish comes in at. Oh, more 0.39. 0.39. He's under the Queensland average for down here, which is about 0.46. Would be an average brim, yellowfin brim for up here in Queensland. Thanks, Paul. Up next, we're just waiting, won't take us long. Andrew Taylor, another New South Wales lad. Andrew's picked himself up 3 fish today, looking in, as he walks across here, about average size. So how much do you reckon they're going to come in at, mate?
Nowhere near enough.
Nowhere near enough, that's a good call. You got over a kilo, we know that. We hope so anyway. No, well over a kilo. There you go. 1.17 kilos.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Have a better day tomorrow, mate. Cool. Jimmy Howarth. Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo. It's James Howarth. James always at the Hobie events up here in Queensland. A late entry this morning. We didn't see your name on the list, man. You've done well. This is a good bag. It nearly made my arm fall down. Oh, you take that, James. Did you make your decision to enter very late, or?
I actually realised it was on Thursday, so I was always going to fish it. Just didn't really get around to entering, so.
Okay, cool. Well, you made it. You got here on time. You look like you got one nice fish in there amongst them too.
Yeah.
So let's see how you go with your 4 fish bag. 2.85 kilos to take the lead. Not going to get there, mate. You're half a kilo short of that. Sure, mate. You are currently sitting in. Wait for it.
5th, I think.
What do we got? James, you're in 6th position. James wants to weigh his big brim. There's your bag, mate. Just slip him in. Okay, you hold that one for me. Okay, this again is for the Atomic Big Brim. It's the biggest fish caught over the 2 days of the event, so today's biggest brim isn't necessarily going to be the winner. Let's see what James's fish weighs. I don't think you're going to get it, James. Ooh!
I was waving.
Do I take that back? I do, mate. James Howarth is now the... No! 0.89. I'll take that back. James, you're sitting in 2nd position. Is that correct, Jimmy? Yep, James, you missed out there, mate. But you'll get a big fella tomorrow, eh? You can take him, mate. I'll take that. Let's just drop him in. It's a nice fish. Were you fishing where I saw you most of the day, mate?
Where did you see me?
Do you want me to say?
On the flat.
Yeah.
I was actually just trying to get to Sovereign Island, but I just couldn't make it. The current was too strong, so I wasted half the day trying to paddle there.
And so you hung out in the flats?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, mate. Thank you. Okay. Up next, the man who won the last Hobie tournament down in Port Macquarie in New South Wales, Luke Rogan. Luke's a Queenslander, travelled down to New South Wales for his first event of the year and took out the event. Queenslanders performed really well up there. Let me, wait a sec. Oh, nah. My hand nearly went up. It's a reasonable bag, but there's no way you're going to get up near the top, mate. What do you think it's going to weigh? Hey, have a mic. There you go.
I'm hoping for 1.5.
Hoping for 1.5. Okay. Luke.
Don't like my chances.
You don't like your chances? Well, oh, no, you didn't make it, mate. Way off.
Almost.
No, 1.48 kilos. Pretty much right on what you thought you were going to get. You going to come back from here, mate?
I don't know. I dropped some good fish today, so
hold the mic up.
I dropped some good fish today, so hopefully they're tomorrow, and I can actually hook them and bring them in the net.
So you've done well on the Gold Coast before.
Yep.
I've seen you back in 2014. Take the lead on day one, smashed it, looking excellent for from a different location up the river. Killed it. I chased him in a kayak for about 3 hours trying to get a photo of the leader. Finally caught him. Every time he saw me coming, he pedalled away because he thought I was another competitor, so he just kept going and going and going, and I had to follow and follow. It took ages. Oh, I can see the boys. Took ages to catch him.
Stop rubbing it in, all right?
Okay.
I'm still doing
Wait for it. Next day, that day, second day. Bag, 3-4 fish, whatever the bag was.
I had another good bag.
Another great bag, a winning bag, right?
Yeah.
Trouble is, he got back late, and when you get back late, you get penalised.
That's right.
Won the biggest brim of the tournament.
Yeah, I got big brim at least.
Got the big brim, but missed out on the top 10
That's
completely.
Right.
Did we weigh this?
Yep.
We weighed it?
Yeah, let's not weigh it again. It's embarrassing.
Let's not weigh it again.
Thank you.
There you go. See, I'm talking so much, I'm forgetting if I'm weighing or not even. Thanks, mate. I'm sure you'll do well again tomorrow. Okay, a man who's represented Australia last year in Louisiana in the USA, Mitch King from Victoria. Mitch is sitting in 44th position this year in AOY, but Mitch hasn't fished too many rounds, have you?
No, I've only done a couple so far, so I've got a bit to make up.
You don't need. Your Angler of the Year points are scored off your top 5 rounds that you do around the country. Mitch, you got a good fish in there.
Good fish and, yes, some squeakers. But
some good fish and some squeakers. Let's see.
It made the day a little bit brighter when I got him.
Okay. You need 2.85 to take the lead. Brendan Pichelle is still in front. Here we go, mate. It's not going to happen. No, you're a kilo short nearly, mate.
Kilo short.
But
you mind if I weigh the big one just for a bit of Vic competition?
You want to weigh that big fish?
Stevie's got a half decent one as well. So
you want to weigh him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I'll take that. Yeah. Let's see how he goes. Remember, average fish up here, about 460 grams.
I reckon I got Richard, but
he's pretty fat. He's not bad. He's big. And, bad luck, mate. 0.87. You're just the third biggest fish of the day.
Well, I'll take it.
Nearly twice as big as most of the brim up here. Yep. Thanks, Mitch. And here's another real performer, another guy from New South Wales, Central Coast, Glenn Allen. Glenn also has represented Australia. How many times, Glenn?
Just the once.
Just the once. What country did you go to, mate?
China.
All right, Glenn, tell everybody.
China.
Okay, China. How many fish did you get in China, mate?
One.
One
yellow cheek.
One. Was it during competition?
Yeah, no, pre-fish.
Pre-fish, mate. China was...
Yeah, very quiet.
Very quiet.
I think
excellent tournament. Fantastic, wasn't it? Like
it was unreal. Yeah.
It was unreal. The infrastructure, the money that was spent on the event. short of one thing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the fish there, but...
Yeah, the fish, they just weren't about.
No, if they all got eaten or what?
I don't know about that, mate. Okay, Glenn, 2.85 kilos. You got a good bag.
No way.
You don't think he'll take the lead, do you?
No way.
No way. But you're going to be up there, mate. If you get a good bag tomorrow,
so.
You could be in for the prize money, mate. Let's see how we go. Glenn has got himself, it's a kilo short at least, so, you need a lot more, mate. 1.72 kilos. But it's a solid bag for tomorrow. If you get over 2.5 tomorrow, you're in for a bit of money, I reckon, mate. Thank you. Here's a performer, Victorian. He's in the youth division. He's also due up for open prize. This is Stephen Pryke from Victoria. Stephen is in 11th position in Angler of the Year. Stephen, good bag, Steve. Stephen, is that why you came up, to try and increase your Angler of the Year points? Pardon? Yeah, well, there you go. He said I might need a mic.
Yeah, it was mostly to chase AOY points, keep me in the top 10.
Keep him in the top 10. Top 10 is going to get him up here to fish for Sooty Grunter and Barramundi in a competition with the top 10 anglers. Also, the Australian team for the World Championships is picked from that top 10. And the winner of Angler of the Year gets to go and fish in America with Carl Jacobson. Okay, here we go. 4 fish for 2.59 kilos. You're right up there, mate. You're right up there with a big chance tomorrow.
Thank you. Let's go away that bigger one if it's all right too.
Certainly will. You can take him out. I'll hold your bag. Cool, hold that one. Cool, mate.
Don't think he's going to get it.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to get it.
Don't.
Let's see. Oh, nah, bad luck, mate. 0.88 of a kilo. You are...
just below.
You're outside of it, yeah. So Richard Summerton with 0.92 is still sitting in the lead there. Thanks, mate. I'll take that one. Good one. Thank you. Up next we have a New South Wales, another youth, Jack Gammy. Jack's been performing really well this year, really well. Jack, mate, you're in 5th position in Angler of the Year, mate.
Yeah, 5th.
Hang on. There you go.
5th position, but not for long.
5th position, but not for long. What, are you going to move up, you reckon?
I'll slide down a bit.
Slide down a bit. You need to stay in the top 10, mate. I reckon in 5th position, that would nearly get you in the Aussie team to go to Sweden, mate.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So, are you going to do any more tournaments?
I've got Foster to do after this one.
You got Foster planned. So, you want to do really well here and then smash it at Foster. I think Foster's going to be a huge event, mate. We've even got competitors coming out from China to fish that event. So, let's see what you get, mate. You need 2.85, which you're not going to get. 1.59 kilos. That sits you in 18th position at the moment. What do you think?
Average.
Average. You reckon you can get to the top tomorrow?
I'll aim for a top 10 finish tomorrow.
Are you going to change anything tomorrow from what you did today?
Not go to Sovereign Island.
You went all the way up to Sovereign Island?
All the way.
All the way. So yeah, you're going to give us a few clues other than that? You're going to go the same direction?
No, I'm going to go south.
You're going south. Okay. Look in his eye, he said that was a lie, everybody. Okay. There you go, mate. Thank you, Jack. Next up, here we go. This guy has won Angler of the Year previously. He's represented Australia in Amsterdam at the World Championships. Anywhere else, Simon?
No, mate.
Hang on, you knew that. Amsterdam's the only time.
Amsterdam's the only Worlds I've been to.
Amsterdam's the only Worlds. No, it won't be the last one if he keeps fishing. This guy can fish. This guy can fish. Yeah, well, sometimes. He's sitting in 2nd position in Angler of the Year. He's probably done quite a few thousand Ks this year doing tournaments.
I did, yes.
He did. He needs 2.85 kilos to take the lead. It's going to be a good bag, but it's not going to be a winning bag.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy with that.
2.03. He's in a solid position.
A good start.
Good start tomorrow. Can you tell us which way you went today?
North.
You went north and fished what?
I fished plastics, believe it or not.
You fished
I
plastics?
never fished plastics.
Okay.
So I mixed it up and fished plastics today.
Mixed it up. And what were you fishing? Structure? You're keeping that to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't want to push. Tomorrow they'll tell us everything. Today they'll tell us nothing. Okay. Except lies. All right. Simon, mate.
Easy.
You're in a solid position. That's a good bag of fish.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Next up, we have one of our female competitors, Tamika Purnell. Tamika's sitting in 50th position in Angler of the Year, which she probably would have never thought at the start of the year. This is your best year ever, right?
I've actually gone fishing.
You've actually gone fishing. She's done a few tournaments this year. How many have you done, Tamika?
This might be my fourth or fifth.
Fourth or fifth? Couple down in Victoria?
Yeah.
Where else?
Fem, Marlow, Malakuta, Basin, and this one, the Gold Coast.
So that's 4.
5. This is my 5th.
This is your 5th. Okay. So Tamika has only got 2 fish, but I'll tell you what, Tamika, your 2 fish feel bigger than some people's 3 fish. So
my 2 fish are better than 1 fish.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. No fish. Put them together and you got a good fish there. So let's see what you got, Tamika.
Yes.
0.84. You happy with that?
I'm stoked with that.
You're stoked with that. Well, Tamika.
Thank you, Bob.
No problem. Good to see you up here, Tamika. Tamika's currently leading the women's division. How about that, Tamika? There you go. Okay. Oh, look out, Michelle. That's better. Michelle Carmody. Hey, Michelle, how you going?
Good, Bob.
There you are.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you. Michelle, you know what? I reckon you got Tamika. I'm looking at him. Oh, you definitely got Tamika.
I've got her, yeah.
You've definitely got her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She knew that.
She knew. Okay, Michelle fishes Hobie tournaments in a kayak everywhere and anywhere. She's brilliant. She's always turning up. She's giving it a go even when she's not feeling great. Michelle will be there. Michelle, 2 fish. It's going to be reasonably good for 2 fish.
It's going to be all right for 2.
It's well above average. Average for 2 fish would be about 900. And Michelle has got herself into 25th position.
I'll weigh that big one in too.
You're going to weigh the big fella?
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Yes, thanks, Michelle. Oh, yeah. That's where most of your weight is, isn't it? I'll take that one. Thanks. Okay, here we go. So to take the big brim, Michelle needs 0.92 or 920 grams. Michelle's fish weighs in at, yes! Michelle Gamble is currently, excuse me, Michelle, sorry about that. Michelle Carmody is the current big brim, atomic brim, big brim leader. Remember, it's got to hold up over 2 days, that fish. Michelle, do you reckon you can get him? Well done. 2 fish, but nice work.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Mark Muggleton. Mark Muggleton is also from New South Wales. It's got Queensland. It's got New South Wales up here, Mark. I'm going to but, we'll change that one for you, mate. Queenslander. Okay. Mark's a Queenslander. Mark's got 4... What? Don't say that. Here you go. Lucky I didn't have the mic there. Okay. There you go, mate. Okay. 4 fish. No Angler of the Year points. First tournament of the year.
First one this year.
Okay. Here we go, Mark. What do you reckon, mate? Over 2?
Nah, just under 195, I reckon.
195. Okay. How good is he? Pretty good. 100 grams out, 1.85 kilos, and Mark is sitting in 13th position. Thanks, mate. We've got Michelle Carmody's son, Scott Carmody. Scott has got himself 4 fish. This is his first tournament. No, 80th position in angular review. You haven't done many tournaments.
No, I haven't done.
No, you haven't done many. You moved.
Just moved to Queensland, so.
You moved to Queensland. I thought you moved to the ACT from New South Wales.
No, I moved from ACT to Queensland.
Hey, use a mic, mate. No. For goodness sake, you got to ask for it. It's pretty obvious, mate. Okay, so you've moved to Queensland. Where are you living?
Up in Brisbane.
Up in Brisbane? Okay, cool, mate. So you haven't had too much experience fishing here yet?
No, it's the first time since the grand final.
Did you fish with your mum?
No, went different ways.
Kept away from mum. Okay, well, your mum was where the big fish are, but you got a lot more fish. Here we go. Looks like you were late from the back, mate. Okay, let's pull this back. What happened?
Just long pedal and mistimed it.
Mistimed it. That's ugly, mate.
Fish were on. I just got too busy catching them.
Okay, so you got a late penalty of 100 grams. Okay, here we go, mate. 1.96 kilos with the 100 grams taken out. You're down to 1.86 kilos. Still not bad. You're in range there.
Too easy.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Thanks, Scotty. We're getting through it. We have another female angler coming up, Jodie Wilson from Queensland. Jodie's weighing in 4 fish. She got a few fish early this morning, I think. Hey Jodie, how you going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, I'm good, thanks. First time we've seen you up here?
Yeah.
This is your first tournament?
Yes, first tournament. I actually thought the fish were measured by size, not by weight.
Okay, so we're just looking for longer fish.
Probably shouldn't admit that.
Okay, doesn't matter. You think you had to get 26 to the tip and then whoever gets the longest fish, right? Okay, all right. Well, it's not that case. We get to weigh your fish. You have 4 fish weighing 1.62 kilos.
Cool.
Okay, well done. You're currently in 21st position.
Thank you.
And you are leading the women's.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So far. Coming up next, we have Luke Djokovides from New South Wales. He's from Queensland. They keep saying that. New South Wales coming for me. Queenslander. 4 fish. 4 fish. Thanks, mate. They seem like they're reasonably heavy, so it's a reasonable bag. They've been drinking a lot. Okay, you can't drown them, mate. Okay, here we go. Luke's bag weighs in at 2.02 kilos. Okay, mate, that's going to put you in 12th position.
Awesome.
I should have given you a mic, but, you know, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Here we go. This guy's a performer. Bryce Beachy, currently from Queensland. Bryce represented Australia back in 2013. Fishing for bream in Bem River and Marlow, correct?
Yep, that was it, mate.
And you got a good bag here, mate.
Yeah, there's a few in there.
You got a few in here. Tell us a little bit. Tell us about your day, mate. Whatever you want to tell us.
Well, you guys seen that it started off pretty well.
Oh, we did. Certainly did see that.
Yeah, and then it's sort of, fish here and there. And as soon as that boat traffic gets up and, the tides start really ripping, the fish start to shut down, and it's a lot harder to get those bigger fish to bite. But if you just stay in the spot where the fish are and just keep running through them, you eventually get them to bite.
We saw where you were fishing at one point there. The fish was schooling a lot.
Oh, yeah, that was stacked,
That was stacked right up, mate. Yep. Yeah, there were long lines of fish too. It was quite amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then just as soon as that boat traffic comes and that tide, they just completely disappear.
Yeah, we wondered when we saw you again in a different location why.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to say too much.
Oh, no, well, I thought that spot was going to pay a lot better, but it is, no.
Your first spot?
The second one.
Oh, your second one.
You see me, yeah.
Okay. We won't tell anyone about those spots till tomorrow, but here we go, Bryce. Let's see what you got in here, mate. Could be short of the lead, but you're up there, mate. 2.48 kilos. That puts you in 3rd position. Happy with that?
Happy days.
Yeah, you're in striking distance well and truly tomorrow, mate. I mean, even third position tomorrow would be okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Cool,
Just good
mate.
to come up here and fish.
Thanks, mate. Next up, we have Peter Djokovides. Peter's from New South Wales. Peter's a Hobie dealer from New South Wales. If I'm not wrong. I'm not right or wrong. I'm right. Hey, Pete. What
Hi.
store have you got, Peter?
Bass Angler, Western Sydney.
Bass Angler in Western Sydney. Okay, mate, you travelled up. What brought you up here?
My son lives in Brisbane. It was a good excuse.
Put your mic up near.
My son lives in Brisbane. It was a good excuse to see him. Plus, I wanted to do this. What a beautiful place to have a fish, eh?
Nice. I got a nice photo or two of you today. I think it's already posted. If you want to check out photos from the event with the anglers on the water and stuff, it's at hobiefishing.com.au. We put the results up, post results up on there this afternoon or later this evening, and there'll be a report that goes up also, and then that will be also followed up tomorrow with more information and photos. So let's see how you go, Peter. You've got 4 fish. Okay, Pete.
I
four
found
fish.
the kindy.
Kindy fish,
Yeah,
but there
kindy,
you got 4 fish, mate. 1.39 kilos. You're in 30th position.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pointer. Go point. Good on you, mate. We got anyone left? Of course we have. We got, looks like 2 anglers with fish in the bump tub, in the Berkeley bump tub. Next up, we have another real performer up here in Queensland, Tyson Hayes. Tyson came second in the last event down in New South Wales at Port Macquarie. He did the double with his mate Luke Rogan. Tyson hasn't done as well as Luke today, and I haven't weighed him yet. So let's see how you go, mate. You've got 4 fish. Which direction did you go, mate? We didn't see you, so you must have went north.
Yeah, I went north. I think I travelled about 10 k's.
Travelled about 10 k's. How do you feel travelling 10 k's in pedalling a Hobie kayak?
Oh, pretty crappy with those results.
Pretty So it's just the results that wore him out, not the actual distance he travelled. Okay, Tyson, you're sitting in 34th position, mate. That's unusual for you. What do you reckon? Big day tomorrow?
Yeah, probably travel half the distance.
Travel half the distance, eh?
Yep.
Cool, mate. Thank you. Bit more time fishing with his line in the water rather than pedalling along. A lot of anglers travelled north and went a long way today. Got to say that Richard Somerton won the event up in Sovereign Island last year, the Australian Championship from this place last year. So he travelled probably 24 Ks all up, 20 each day, something like that, 20 odd Ks travelling around. Okay, up on stage we got Paul de los Santos. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo está?
Okay. All right, here we go. Paul's first event this year.
Yep.
Are you a first timer, Paul?
Yeah, first time.
Right, mate. Well, you need first timers. You're rather first timer.
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, first
okay.
timer, I just wanted to catch 1 fish and got 4. I'm happy.
1 fish and he's got 4. And he's got 4 reasonable fish too. Which way did you go, Paul?
That way.
That way.
Not too far at all.
Okay, mate. You've got yourself 1.61 kilos. Well done. And you're currently sitting in 24th position. But unfortunately, as a first timer, you're not up for the cash.
That's all
but
good.
Let's see how you're going with first timers. Where are we? Paul, you're leading the first timers, so you're going to get yourself a sponsor prize pack if you hold that position, mate. Okay, cool. Have a good day on the water tomorrow. Here we go. Looks like we're up to the final angler, and people can say, thank goodness that guy just never shuts up. Gordon Gammy. Gordon, Jack's dad.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Good.
Gordon?
Got 2.
You've got 2?
Lost a couple of good ones.
Yeah, cool. All right. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Put that there.
He's got him. Hang on. He's heard I'm up for.
Yeah.
Mate, sorry,
Put the
mate.
fish in. Put
Okay,
the
lean
fish
on.
in.
Hang on. Okay, cool. You just put it in your pocket. Give it me later. Okay, Jack, your dad's not going to smash you, mate. Well done. You taught your son well.
No, he's teaching me.
He's teaching you. Okay,
Taught me how to
Gordon.
measure the fish properly this time.
Let's see how you go, Gordon, with your 2 fish. Gordon fish weigh in at 0.76. He's in 43rd position, and He needs a mega day tomorrow.
Thanks, Bob.
Mate. Thank you, mate. Well done. Okay, that's the final angler of the year. Final angler of the day. We're back again tomorrow. We have a full day session starting at 7 a.m. If you haven't been down in the water, all the people here watching, 7 a.m, nice sight to see, 50 anglers pedalling off from the start as the sun rises. It's quite beautiful. We have, tomorrow we'll have a winner of the round, of the Strike Pro Round 9. Check out all of the results and photos from the day on hobiefishing.com.au, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Well, let's say, before we go, let's wind up and give you the top 10. In first position from New South Wales on 2.84 kilos, we've got Brendan Pichel. In second place on 2.59 kilos from Victoria, Stephen Pryke. In third position, Stephen Mars from Queensland on 2.53. Bryce Beachy from Queensland is sitting in fourth position on 2.48. Australian champion and world's number 2, Richard Somerton, Victoria, is sitting in fifth position on 2.42 kilos. On 2.4 is Queenslander Scott Sandylands. Scott's in sixth. In seventh place is on 2.34 is Queenslander Michael Mars. Another Queenslander, James Howarth, is in eighth position on 2.28 kilos. 100 grams. No, 10 grams sitting behind him. On 2.27 kilos is Mark Young from New South Wales. And in 10th position is Michael Halliday from Queensland on 2.23 kilos. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.